Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to click that like down below and smash that subscribe before you go. And if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. If you do buy anything from the Epic Store, then please consider using code RiverFox, as it will help me out a great deal. And if you do want to keep up to date on all news relating to RiverFox and the channel, then do check out my Discord and Twitter accounts. The links for those will be in the description down below. But we are back on our Canny Valley questline missions, and our next mission in the questline is our Canny Valley Storm Shield Defense number 5. Okay, so as you can see, we have got two new amplifiers, one of which we need to place. We have one over that direction, and we've got this one then over here. Now with this one, let's get up to the top here. Now with this one then, we've got 3 possible spawn points for this one. We've got up here, which they will spawn along the back of this here. And when I was on my my main account, when I did my Storm Shield defense there, I think actually I placed that instead of my B, which is over there. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment. But when I first done it, I did place this one as my sort of second amplifier, and this wall, this barrier that you've got, it was literally right along this here, so we had nowhere to build whatsoever. It was, well, I say it was a disaster. It wasn't a disaster, but it wasn't the best of spots at the time. At least now you do have some sort of scope for building, because when they spawn from over there, they will either come around this way, either down this this ramp here, or they will just walk off the edge. They can sometimes come down here as well, and they will make their way along here, and either around this way or around this to basically get to the amplifier. You can also get a spawn from under there, which is exactly the same as your first spawn point for the main base over there. Or they can either even spawn from basically down this ridge all the way right down there at the bottom, and they will either sort of make their way around this and come up here, or they will come up this direction and up here. So you've got a little area to build, but nothing too massive really an area to build in, and to be honest, there's quite a lot of nice buildings already in here, which you'd have to destroy if you wanted to put your base over here. So we're going to pop over to the other one now, and we'll take a look at that one. Okay, so this is the second possible amplifier to place. Now again, there are 3 spawn directions from this one as well. The main one is down here, which again is another possible spawn for your main home base, but they will spawn in that sort of ridge down there. They will either make their way up this ramp and head straight directly down here towards the amp, or they will come down this direction as well, and again they'll come up this ramp and head over here. Now another spawn point that you can get from this one is up over here along the back of this, and literally they would just head straight down this direction, but at least over here we do have a fair bit of, you know, sort of scope for putting in our trap tunnels and things. Now the other direction is from literally all the way down here. You've got to get down here to see it, but they will spawn around this direction here as well, and to be honest, that's a pretty weird amplifier there. I don't think I've ever seen anyone place that amplifier. But yeah, they can come up there and they can head up this direction. And of course, we'll head straight then for this. Now, if we place this amplifier, it will stop the spawn from heading into amplifier B from this south direction. If you place that one over there, the only one that it will stop is the one spawn point from the west heading over to amplifier A. So either one will have its own benefits and downsides. This was just my lobber shield, which I put up for the last defense of amplifier B, but this lot will probably come down. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go and place this amplifier here. I think this is probably our best bet because we've got plenty of space up here that we can put in some trap tunnels. We can get some walls along here, hopefully you know, preventing the husks from getting down and just sort of heading it really in one direction, because we haven't had any major smasher waves as yet on our Canny Valley Storm Shield, so chances are we're going to be getting one either now or very soon. So we need to get some strong defenses up. So I'm going to go ahead, first of all, I'm going to get rid of this lobber shield that I have got up here, get all this out of the way, and then we can get started on building our defenses. Okay, so I've sorted that out now. I've cleared all this out, and what I've done as well, I have quickly gone around. I've like cleared all the rocks and trees and plants and things out of the way. I've left this here just for the time being. We might try and do something with that if we can. But let's place this amplifier. There we go. Okay, so that is placed. So let's see, the main direction is going to be from over here. Now you are limited over here in what building you can do, because as I say, they do spawn from over this direction here, and they're gonna come up in the two directions, so we need to try and get something down here, but we also need to get something set up over here. Now because of these ridges, you can't actually build anything really in these to you know, to be able to do any damage. So it's the same down here. You can there, but these little ridge pieces you can't, and these up here you can't as well. So we're gonna have to try and build something sort of in here, which does give us sort of limited space to actually put anything in. It is very limited, but we'll do something with this over here. Yeah, they're not really gonna come out over the top, so if I put that like that, and I'm gonna put these across just to make sure that nothing can actually, you know, get in there. What I will probably do as well is I will probably make these my defender pads. If anything, I will probably put some defender pads in there, because depending on which direction they come from will determine where I actually put my my defenders. If they come from this direction, I'll put some here. If they, you know, come from over there, then we'll put some up there as well. So that bit, that'll do there for just a moment. Actually, I wonder if we just an idea. Yeah, let's take these back out. Let's take them back out. What we can do, I want that bacon. If we do it this way, then it gives us more space to actually place our defenses, because we can then block it off completely like that, and then we can make them actually walk right across this rather than just having those 4 squares. Okay. Yeah, and we put that in there. We'll leave this one open just in case. Now what we're going to need to do is we want to put that in so we can try and force them back, really. Let's see. So they'll be coming around this part. Make them go through here. So we'll have a wall launcher on here. Put one on there. Of course, we're going to have one on there as well. I don't know if we can get anything in here. If I put that, there we go. If I do it like that, put another launcher in there and in there, and every point then they're going to be pushed back further and further. We'll have traps then on all of these. Yes, and then if they get through here, we can always put some more in on this. Now I don't know how well it will fare then against smashers, but at least we got plenty of scope for doing damage, and I always like to try and force them to go around as much sort of distance as you can. Okay, so that will be that. There. Of course, we'll have our roof pieces on all of this, and there. Okay, and what I'll probably do, because I'm going to leave the lobber shield up from stopping the other attack it used to do over that direction. So I'm going to leave this lobber shield up. I might extend it a little, and at least then we know nothing is going to lob anything over and damage our traps. Okay, so that is that part. Now let's get rid of this out of the way here, because I know they spawn down here. So we need to somehow get something along here. But can we do the same here? I'm wondering if we do that. And actually what we can do then, we can put that in there, and then that, and then that, and that. Now that will then hopefully stop them from wanting to smash through this wall, because if they try and smash through that, then they've got to smash through that, and then that, and then that, of course, you know, to get round. So hopefully that will prevent them from that way. They're not really going to come any further around there, but I'll put them on there anyway, just to be on the safe side. There we are. So we can then do the same over here, literally like that. We can make all of this into trap tunnels as well. So let's see, I'm going to put that all the way over there. And we want to try and make them go as far over as possible, because when they come up, they're probably going to come up this one or this one. So they're going to head straight over this direction. So if we can, we want to make them come over here, because of course they makes them take more and more damage then. I'll leave this one open, because we don't want to stop them from actually coming in to the trap tunnel. Okay, and that one will be open. Of course, let's have our roof pieces up. Now perhaps I'll probably put my defenders then up here somewhere along the tops of these, and probably, because I'll always put in my base whenever I'm whenever I'm doing any of my actual defenses, I do use my constructor loadout. So of course I'll have my base ability, so then that way it'll make everything stronger, and I'll probably put it somewhere around here, because that way then it's going to strengthen as much of this front end as we can. So okay, so that's that bit. So now we need to get in here now, and we need to make this as as much as possible. Yes, if we do it that way, there we go, that should do it, because then it's making them go round one direction or another before they actually get through and go into it. So we'll have our launchers everywhere, we'll have wall darts, we'll have ceiling zappers and gas traps, everything up there. So that will be that side. I'll sort the traps out after. So we've now got this part over here. Now this is going to be the tricky bit. We want really to try and force them to come down this ramp if possible. Let's have a look. Of course, with that wall being in the way, we're limited there what we can do. Can't place anything on that one. We can place on there, not that we can put a trap on it yet. Okay, so we want them really to come over this direction, but the chances are they're probably split up into two different directions. So if we're going to have that on there because we're going to push them into this part. Yeah, and if we put that there, I'm just sort of blocking it off at the moment. Hang on, let me open that. So that in there. Now let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take that one out because we're gonna try and make them come through that way and through that way, so at least then we've got two spots that they can actually come through. So let's see, if they come from over here, then again we want to separate them into two spots. If they come over here, yeah, that should work, because that will then like push them back over here, that bit there. If they come round this way, we'll leave that one open because that's in line with that. Okay, so it's that bit. Now again, over here we're going to have more on this bit because we want to sort of push them around all the time. Yeah, push them back into that spot if they do. And again, don't forget, you can only do 3 walls wide, otherwise they will decide to smash through them. Okay, so we got that one there. Now we can't put a wall here, otherwise they're going to smash through it. So if we put that in, and then that there, now we can put that in there, which will force them back over this direction. And we can put that one in. I don't think we can really do much around here, but hopefully, I mean, they might try and smash this wall, but if they do, they do. But hopefully we can force them all around that side as well. So let's have a look. So we need wall launcher on there, and on there to push them back. We need one on there to make sure they come back, and on there, and one on there, one on there, and one on there. Don't need one on that spot. Okay, so that bit there is sorted. This one, I can put one in there. I'm gonna put it there as well. Oh, come on, let me place on that wall. Place. Come on, place. Yes. Okay, and Yeah, I don't think I can put one on there. It's not going to let me, I bet. Wait till the wall goes back a bit. Nope, won't let me on there, unfortunately. Never mind. But yeah, we can put traps in that lot, and we'll have the last one on there, which will fling them back into this. So in here, I'll probably put all my broadsides, which would be like a big, massive sort of den, really. So that should be pretty much this side taken care of. Let's get our roof pieces up here and get all this covered over like that. Yep. And just for good measure, we'll have the one up there. Okay, so that is that side, which hopefully should deal with the majority of them. Now, the only other place that they can come then is from down here. Now, we have got this section here already, which I may try and make use of this somehow. Because we've already got these in there. Let me make some more traps. Okay, I've got some traps going. Right, so first things first then, we need to try and block this up a little. So if we have our launchers on there, and we'll try and fling them back into this spot. Now we can put our broadside on there. I don't really want to like fling them back down here again, because we need to try and get rid of them when they're up here. So we can put our zappers in on these. That will zap them as they're coming up as well. We will have our gas traps up on the top there. There's not really anything you can do here, because otherwise they won't be able to get up past this ridge. But can we put a launcher? Yep, we can put a launcher on there, and we can put one of them on there. There we are. So that will do that spot as they come up here. Now, then we've got this bit here, which of course we're going to try and lob them back down to where they have just been. And just to make sure they don't go... I was hoping to leave them, but just to make sure they don't go too far over, we'll put them on as well. And we can also put in... Come on. Them two up there. So when they're coming as well, hopefully they will catch them on the way up. We'll have our gas traps up here. So that will be that bit. Now, what I want to try and do then is see if I can like push them over this way. Yeah, because we can put them on there. That's going to force them over there and hopefully knock them down here, which of course we're going to have some extra bits in there. But then if they get down this bottom bit, then of course they've got to come through this then and all the way through this before they can even get back out. And let's get that out of the way, because I will want to put them two in. I can put another one there as well, so we can put extra ones there, and then they've got to come through all of this then before they even get back there. So it does look extremely complicated, but it's basically trying to work out the best ways to push them back so that they're constantly going back over the same traps over and over again. That is the best way that you can do it. If I put that on there, that will force them over that way, but I really want them to go down rather than anywhere else. So even if it pushes them on there, then hopefully it'll push them straight down there. So that's that bit. They're not really gonna come round here because this is like the long way round, so they're probably not really likely to come on there, but I'll just put that extra one on the floor just in case. And that's as really, I think, probably about it. I do need to put that in just to make sure they don't try coming up through this little spot, because they might come as far as here and then they might try and skip past all of these traps. So I'm going to leave that as just the 2. I will put that one in there just in case they come any further back, and of course they got these broadsides anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave all of this here for now, because when they come back up from this, or if they even make it up through there, then they will get hit by all of these, and any smashers or anything that come down, if they come far enough over, they're gonna get them anyway. So that is pretty much the trap tunnels. We just need to put some more traps in. Now at the base of, where are they? At the base of any wall traps launchers that you put in like this, you do want to put these, where are they? Wooden floor spikes, because what they will do then is they're going to slow them down. So when they're coming along, they're going to be going slower, so that the wall launchers will have more time to reset. So if we put them like that. Like that. Leave these ones for a minute. Put one on there. One on there. Like that. And that one there. Okay. And then the other... It always goes on to that. The other ones you want to put in then are these retractable floor spikes. Because they will actually do the damage to them. So if we put them around all the other spaces, like so, so that's all them. Now any empty walls where they are going to be coming around like this, you want to get your broadsides on these walls, because whichever direction they come, they've got to come past these broadsides, and they will go quite a way, all the way down here with their cannon, so they will do a lot of damage that way. So we also wanted to put them in here. So we got loads in there. There's going to be loads of damage in there when they come get slung in there. Hopefully they won't get back out. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not going to put any on these. I'll put one on there, but I'm not going to put the broadsides on the other ones. Yeah. I'm going to put my wall dynamos on these. We're going to put them... yeah, it won't let me do anything in there, which is a bit of a nuisance. I can't do those other 2 walls. Got any other... There's a bare walls. Any other bare walls, then we'll have these wall dynamos on. Is that all of them? There's another one there. And there. And these 2. So that is all of that side. And then of course it's going to be all gas traps up along the top then. So that is that section all done. Now this section over here, again, we're going to need to have our wooden floor spikes on these, because we basically just want to be slowing them down as much as possible, slowing them down. And we can even put them in here as well for when they come up there. We can't do anything on that one. That's all sorted down there. Just my gas traps and things up top. which I might need to go and get some nuts and bolts out of my storage before I can put them down. So we put that one on there. Now this one we're gonna have one of them on there, and I'm gonna put the same actually on that side. Just catch them doubly as they're coming up. Yes. Now we're gonna be flinging them back down. So we want some more zappers down here. I'm gonna put them up there as well. There you go. So anything that gets flung down here, I'm gonna hit these, or go back through there, one or the other, and they will be sorted. We need to put a couple of these in here, and we'll put a normal retractable in that one. Yeah, that's all fine there. They're all fine. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll take that one out now. I don't need that one now. It was only really to sort of make them come up this direction. Okay, so then we've got the same then from this one, which I missed that one in there. So if we put in, let's see, because we're gonna have another one on there. I haven't put one on yet, but we'll have them in there. Ah, didn't mean to place that. Am I out of them? Hang fire. Okay. It always seems to go, whenever you go onto your trapped wheel now, always seems to go for your wall one. I don't know why. It's very odd. That one in there then, yep. And there. And there. On that one. And that one. And that one. And then the rest will be these to do their damage. In there, so that bit's all sorted. Need another wall one there just to fling them back out if they come in. Have we got all the other wall ones in? No, I need one on there, and there, and there. Unfortunately, there's no way to actually get them coming into this square, so they may not actually go in that far. But we'll leave it there anyway. Put one on there, and there, and there, and there. So it's literally flinging them back every opportunity that you've got. And we need to put these then onto the other walls, because they're going to be doing all the damage. Okay. Oh, we'll leave that one on there. Now this one I'm going to put a broadside, because that will then catch both of the lots as they come in. So I'm going to do it that way. So that is that way. Again, we'll have gas traps on the ceiling. I'll sort those in a bit. So we're going to need to put these on these walls. Like that. These, of course, are going to be our wall launchers. In there. And there. Let's see if we got any other spots we want to put them on. Let's have a look. Be coming up around here. But just in case, we're going to put broadside on that one. That'll help there. So they'll come around here. So that will be these two spots. We'll have them. Let's see. I don't want to put them on both sides, because otherwise we're like flinging them back and forth, and they're not really doing anything. So I'll leave the rest of those. That's enough wall launchers. So we'll have our broadsides then. Let's get back around here. We'll put one on there. They can go on these walls. And I do like these broadsides. They are brilliant traps. Because the balls, cannonballs from them go so far around that they do so much damage. There's no point on that bit. So if we put, we just put some zappers on there because I haven't got any more dynamos left. We'll have that there and there, and I think I've run out of them ones as well. Okie dokie. No, I haven't run out. Oh, they're 58s. No, I don't want 58s. We will go with these then. Okay. Almost done. I think this is the last section. There we go. So that is that side. Again, we'll have our gas traps up top. And that, I think, should be all sorted. So I'm going to go and sort the rest out, get all of this upgraded, get the gas traps on, get a little bit of building done around the amplifier just to be on the safe side, and I will see you very shortly. Okay, so I think we might be finished. I have upgraded everything. I've put 2 defender pads at this direction. I have also put in 2 defender pads over here, one on both sides, and in case they do come from that direction down there, then I have put 2 defender pads over there as well. What do you think of my base? I decided to try something slightly different on this one, but that is my base. I did add this extra little piece down here just in case anything managed to get through these 2 directions. At least we've got some more traps here to hopefully catch them. Everything, as far as I'm aware, has been upgraded. I've put my gas traps in on all the ceilings, so everything is done. So hopefully this should be more than enough, more than enough for our defense. But that will be the next video. I hope you did find this one useful. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below, smash that subscribe before you go, and if you turn on the notification bell, then you will always get updated of all my content when it comes out. But apologies for the length in the video. I wanted to make sure I did the full builds for you, because I know a lot of people do really struggle with their storm shield defenses, so I wanted to make sure that I covered everything that I could. But I hope you enjoyed, and until the next time, I hope you have a lovely day and stay safe, my friends.